She's coming through. She's on the air. It's time for Ronnie Q. Ronnie Q. It's time for Ronnie Q. Ronnie Q. It's time for Ronnie in the morning while I'm driving. Ronnie Q. I really come alive when it's time for Ronnie Q. I listen to my Ronnie. Ronnie. I listen to my Ronnie. It's time for Ronnie Q.
Grand Rising. Good morning, everyone. Happy November 5th to you all. Let me make sure you can hear me. Can you guys hear me? Let me make sure you can hear me. Can you hear me? Oh, it's working. Thank you guys for being here. I appreciate everyone who's here. Let me say my hellos. The 185, thank you for the gifted membership. It is greatly appreciated. Let's see who's in here. Ghostbird. I'm up and getting ready to get my ass to vote. Uh, us, I'm. Wait a minute. Us, I'm with. Wait a minute. I don't understand what this is saying. Okay. I'm getting my ass up to get out to vote. Us, I'm with her. If she loses after all of her hard work, campaigning, the volunteers, door knocking, endorsement, etc., then I have no hope. We all have no hope if she loses. The 185, thank you for the gifted membership. Thank you for having dialogue with me. Dr. Soapy, grand rising to you. Carrie, where you at? I'm right here. Oh, geez, it is 4:06. My goodness, I apologize. I apologize. Thank you very, Carrie. Uh, Grand Rising, a viewers of you, thumbs up and shared. Okay. Grand Rising, Miss T Velocity. It is always good to have you on the brew crew. Southern Nobleman, good morning. Aim at myself. Aim at myself. Thank you for being here. I know you said you wanted to be a temporary mod, so let me know if you want me to take your mod stick away. I don't want to be presumptuous, so so you can keep it or whatever. So if you want me to take it away, just holler at me in the back, and I will take it away. I'm gonna pin my link right now. So if anybody want to come up, this is not going to be a long live. Okay, let me pin my link because I just want to hear what you guys have to say this lovely Tuesday morning, a special Tuesday. Don't forget to take the poll, please. I would greatly appreciate that. Where did I put the? Okay, here we go. I'm okay. Who? Let's go. Aim at myself. All right, Ronnie Q. I have done my duty, so I'm sitting back and I'm switched with someone to sit at the pole. I'm ordering the lunch delivery for my station. That is so sweet of you, of viewers of you, and of viewers of you. I am so happy and proud that you have done your part. Uh, I'm going to have to leave in about an hour or so. No, an hour and a half. So, Auntie Donnie, Auntie Donna, thank you for being a member. I saw you get your membership back yesterday. I appreciate you. I didn't want you to think that I overlooked you. I definitely appreciate you. Kay Barron, thank you for being here. Fifi TV, thank you for being here. Ben Zone, thank you for being here. Dirty ass cat shaking fleas all over that table. As only a cat could. Hey, Detach Myself, thank you for being here. Detach Myself, I missed you yesterday. Uh, wow, I was in the middle of running my mouth. Thank you for being there yesterday and today. When do we know who won? Well, Khaki Baron, I don't know. I will be having a watch party. The live is set up right now. So if you go over there and hit notify me, it's set up at 4 p.m. Pacific time. That would be 7 Eastern and 6 Central. So I I don't know. I don't think we'll get into it, Khaki, later tonight. Do you think we're gonna know later tonight? I don't know. Hey, Barry Carey, Grand Rising Miss 313 of you. Thanks. Okay, so the link is pinned. Dreamy Genie Blue. Hey girl, how you doing? Playmaker 372. Good morning, Ronnie Q. Okay, so Mike Lewis, how are you? So I have a poll up. Make sure you take the poll. If you would like to join the membership, you're more than welcome to join our membership link. Um, and if you join the membership link, make sure you go to my community wall page and let me know if you want a free keychain from me to you for thanks for being a member. Uh, Let me see who else. Vito. Good morning to you. I don't know why I always say her name like that. Okay. Yes, I'm at the local hall for the last push for Kamala. Oh, of course it is okay. Aim at myself. I just remembered. I was like, that was Angela T. Wright. I that greatly appreciate you, Grand Rising, and thank you so much for helping me meet my goal on yesterday. I really appreciate you, Benzone. Oh, I saw you, Benzone. Hello again, Benzone. Z Sarah. I'm putting my lemon on. Hello, Z Sarah. My English accent is as horrid as his. This is an election live. Um, the pen is linked. Yes, it is. Candy, just like candy. I can see it when you walk. Even when you talk, it takes over me. Stop it, you. Okay. Let me see who else I have here. I want to get through all the people I have. That's all the people I have, and I thank you all for being here. Okay, pardon me. Phone is ringing. Chat is chatting. Vote is voting. Yes, a lot going on. It's a lot going on. It's a lot. Okay, if you go to my avatar that I have set up, it looks like that. Hey, Miss 313, how you doing? Is that you? You're on mute, Miss 313.
I'm crazy. I'm just talking.
Hey,
That
girl.
the avatar, I like it.
That's for the watch party. Hopefully, know the Republicans is the elephant. Hopefully, Kamala will have knocked his comb over off his head, and we can see the bald parts of his scalp and his nose bleeding and all
And the orange off his face because we sick of seeing that orange ass makeup.
that. Okay, what's going on? I know that's right. So you're at the Union Hall.
Yes, we're having a party here starting at 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time because people come here and vote. This is a voting station, so I'm driving the van to pick up people in the neighborhood who don't have cars. We're trying to get people to
That's
get
what
here.
That's what me and my husband is doing. So that's why I'm not going to have a long show today. So that's exactly what we're doing.
Well, I came up here to ask you to pray for me because the last time I wanted to knock somebody out. So I just hope this time it goes smoothly dealing with the hood niggas.
Uh, yeah, well, I'm gonna pray for you. Yeah, I was wondering where. Oh, I know she's probably at some poll somewhere. Miss Diva, what's her name? Because God, we need some prayer for to steal some of these people's nerves, some of our nerves. It's going to be interesting. A view's view, Grand Rising. Good morning. How are you?
I'm
Good morning,
fine.
Miss View.
Good morning. Good morning. Can y'all hear me?
Yes.
Okay, good morning. Hello, everybody. I'm so glad that you're up here this morning. I'm glad that you just mentioned what you're going to do. That's what I was actually doing for the last several weeks. I'm not going to do it today. I'm kind of under the weather, but I'm going to order food, snacks, and also lunch for my station that I've been addressing for a while. So yeah, um, Ronnie Q, you're going to be on tonight, right?
Yes, I'm going to be on. It will be 7 o'clock Eastern your time. The live is already set up.
Okay, good. Okay, I'll
Okay,
go and
yeah.
share it. I gotta go, but I thank you so much for having this morning show because I'll be listening on and off and stuff like that. Okay, bye, bye.
All right. Thank you of you for coming up. So, is it a lot of participation where you are right now? Uh,
Yeah, it is actually. But you know what, Ronnie Q? I came to click your link because I have never been so disappointed in black men in my life. This
mm,
election really showed years ago when I used to work. I remember you said you were a correction officer. You dealt with corrections also.
that
And
was
I
a.
remember
Mhm.
um, years ago was a Mexican gentleman when I first started, and he was talking to me, and me and him, he was, you can't fraternize too much with the prisoners, but he said something to me that always stuck with me. He said, "You know why Mexicans aren't friends with black people? Because you guys don't stick together. You're not good for nothing with each other." And do you know that statement stuck with me all these years? And I actually saw this weekend when I was calling, working the phone banks, driving around. You act the worst people through this whole election are black men. I couldn't believe it. Not all black men, and I don't want every black man to take it that way. But just like we had some layoffs here, and I had to cuss one of my coworkers out yesterday, and I really don't want to even talk to her for the rest of the eternity. She don't have to ever talk to me again because I see she's dumb and ignorant. But she blamed the layoffs because of the auto industry. And I told her, no, cars are being outpriced. People can't afford them. There's no jobs. And the jobs that they got, people can't afford to pay for 50, 40 and $50,000 vehicles. It
and,
is what it is.
and so, who did she blame again?
Trump, I mean, no, she blamed
Right.
Biden. I'm
Oh, okay.
sorry.
Because you said
and
she
and
blamed.
she went on to tell me how what do I got to say about the auto industry? You've been in here for almost 25 years. You should know. I said it's just like any other industry. It goes up and down, and you cannot blame Biden for this. We're coming off of a um, epidemic, and I think we recovered pretty decent from that. I said jobs do pay more, but everything has gone up. So the vehicle that was once 35,000 is now 50,000. How do you expect somebody who makes only $15 an hour to buy that?
Uh, everything, I think that a lot of things need to be readdressed with the way that they expect people to live nowadays, because you look at everything in our lives has uh, grown up with the pace of inflation, and the United States has the actual gall to have a federal minimum wage, which is still $7.25 an hour. So by law, you know, if every employer decided to start paying you $7.25, if you weren't in a union or something like that, as a starting rate, that's what you'd be paying. The COVID made uh, minimum wages in a lot of states go up, but it's like a lot of stuff needs to be readdressed. Everything always go up. Your utility bills, everything is always increasing with the pace of inflation, but never your pay. And that's why we find ourselves with such a disparity between the rich and the poor, and the middle class being, basically. Eliminated. So I definitely understand what you're saying there. They always have money to send other nations to pay for wars in other nations, to give tax cut to billionaires and all this type of stuff, and they act like they never see that. So yeah, that needs to be addressed. I agree with you.
And then when I broke down and explained it to her, I said, see, this is the problem. When you black folks hear talking points, you want to sit up there and throw them in the face instead of taking a political science class. I said, that's where you went wrong at, or you didn't even take it in high school. I said, but what I am going to say to you is this. When we were out here trying to get our contracts, because I'm a union rep, I was sitting in those meetings. I said, Trump said we made too much money. And he said that we shouldn't even get a raise and we're lazy and we shouldn't get paid over 40 hours. So how do you tell me that it's okay to vote for someone who feels that way?
Girl, I'm not.
I told her, I was so upset with her yesterday. I told her, Jasmine, if you don't get the hell out my face, me and you will never ever have any other comment. I swear to God, I just want to choke that girl. So I said, today, I'm going to vent. I'm coming on somebody's panel today and vent. Black folks need to get educated and stop repeating shit that you hear on
That's
Fox 2.
all they are. A lot of them are just empty vessels, um, like you say, repeating talking points because they think they are sounding intelligent, and they sound like utter fools. I was I was doing something and I was listening to Pizarro. I started late. So, the live is breezing through and all this stuff. And then here comes the person who is absolutely living in abject poverty, who has workers at her in her lobby at who can get her in contact with her social workers. I've never even heard of a place like that. So poor that everything about their living is taken care of by the state, and come up here talking this insane stuff. Like I say, I am never on this apparatus, if I can help it, going to argue with people who clearly have mental illness, talking about politics of all things, of all reasons, trying to sound like a unicorn Negro, so special and unique that they have different thinking. No, you guys sound like utter incomplete fools. Anybody who's talking about a third party vote, in my opinion, a third party vote, or voting for this orange Cheeto man, and all of a sudden, people know so much policy. And even MU, who we know is a supporter of 45. When I asked her, well, what about the policies about him that are more in line to your beliefs? So that's what she said. She was voting for him because his policies are more in line with her beliefs, and she could not say one policy. So it's all about these black people finding it so easy to think of reasons why they won't support this woman. Some people just want to say she's not black. Okay, so why aren't you supporting this woman? What I'm just disappointed. Go ahead.
Now, Ronnie Q, we know that person ain't black. That person is Puerto Rican. That you talking about, they ain't black. They came in saying that they weren't black, and that's how we gonna leave it.
And so she
If
had
I ever get a
so
channel, she could never come on. She couldn't click my link. She couldn't click anything because she is the most anti-black person I've ever seen in my life.
good morning, Slim Chick. Good morning, Hood Scriptures, Jill's Comfort Zone, uh, Dr. Lashonia. Okay, so that's it. That brings up a even better question. You're right. So she's Puerto Rican, uh, Afro-Cuban. Okay, so you're voting for someone who you understand. He didn't say that. Someone else said that. Did he come out and correct it though? Did he come out and says that's a horrible thing and throw that person out of his rally? No, he didn't do that. What he did, he came out and lied and said that person said that when the seats were barely getting filled, and we can we can clearly see that every seat all through there was filled. So he came out and lied about it. Go ahead.
And then you have black people who support Elon Musk. I sent a letter. I put it on the neighborhood talk. I sent a letter. I said, I am so sick of you all posting these ugly little Tesla trucks and Tesla cars. When
Hmm.
that man Elon Musk would spit on us and piss on us if he had the chance. He clearly in his company fired just about everyone who was black. He said he didn't need diversity in his company. He was not going by diversity training. On top of that, he's South African and has been stealing the diamonds out the mines. His family has a
Yes.
horrible history. But
Yes.
black people love to jump up and say, "I got a Tesla." We are the most ignorant people I've ever seen on the face of the earth because we just won't even educate ourselves. I got so mad yesterday. I said, "You know what? Let me go home." I had to go home before I even came into work because I swear to God, I would have been in jail.
And uh okay, you're right about that diamond mine thing. His family got into wealth because they. This is the story that I heard. Okay, this is the allegations that have been put out. Allegedly, his father from hasn't been able to get his receipt yet. He said that he bought this. I don't think it's diamonds. I think it's ruby, a ruby mine from someone, and that's how Elon Musk grew up in wealth. But I'll get that receipt for you some other time. I gotta find that receipt. Okay, so this is alleged that he it was some deal that they have not quite got their fingers around how his father is a wealthy person from this mine. So let's be clear. And he's a South African, a whole South African. What, stealing riches from where? Africa? Okay, so these are the allegations. That's how I heard about how he was able to be wealthy. His own father doesn't care for him. Uh, he has a transgendered son who he does not speak about, talk about. Not trans. Is he transgender? I think yeah. He's like he.
Did you see the part where the father has a baby by Elon Musk baby mama? They
I,
both have babies by the same woman.
I didn't know that. I knew that his father said something about having a woman, not getting a woman over 35 or something like that. I didn't know that. I'm not surprised.
He wants to keep it in the family, keep the bloodline in the family. PBS did a good special. I think that was PBS on that family. If I find it, I'm gonna send it to you. It was either PBS or God, what's the other one? I can't. I'm gonna look it up. I'm gonna see if I can find it, and I'll
I,
send it to
I,
you.
I, I hate him so much. I just haven't tried to. I watch it because I really because you understand that if 45 wins, he's going to be put in charge of um what was it, reduce cost reduction in
For
the
the whole country.
for the whole country. Cost reduction. Let's be clear that he is the one who have has to be sued by his employees because they're routinely called niggas in his plant allegedly, and people have won these suits. And one guy who won the suit, they appealed the suit, and he won 150 something $1 million. But instead of this billionaire paying it, and instead of him paying out, he appealed the suit, and so that means the dude's money was on hold. And then when it got to the appeals court, the judge reduced the man's amount of money because they tried to settle with him during the appeal process, and he was like, no, I want all my money. And the judge reduced the award to something like $5 million, from 157 million dollars to $5 million. So yeah, this is a
Well,
good.
I just want to know how come it takes so long for Trump. Even when he found guilty, he can't go to jail. He don't go nowhere. He don't do nothing. But the average Joe Schmo, I live in Detroit, and our mayor went to prison for 10 years, a long time, longer than what he was. Anybody else that does this crime went to prison, even though his ass ain't innocent. And he talking about vote for Trump because Trump exonerated him on his last day in office the last time. Kwame Kilpatrick got exonerated.
Okay,
So
go ahead.
he's here in Michigan having at the black churches because now he's a minister. The
Oh,
next the next hustle on niggas,
mm-hmm,
and he's a minister,
mm-hmm.
and he brought Trump to Detroit for the church. They was ready to kill him.
Yeah, he had to do that. The quid pro quo. Okay, so let's talk about. Oh, I got a brain fart. I wanted to the Elon Musk situation. Did you hear me talk about it yesterday? So Trump he wants to put him in charge of cost cutting for the U.S. He put him in charge of his get out the vote canvassing the swing states, having people go to knock on the doors. Elon Musk is the owner and creator of that Starlight satellite that they brag so much about, that can you know I don't know what all this Starlight satellite does, but help them find whatever they want to. So um, it, it, um, he's the creator of this. So instead of using his own technology, he gave these people an app, and there has been a lot of. First of all, there's been a lot of fraud because the app has been going out, breaking down. It doesn't track rural areas well. So there's been a lot of fraud from the people who are canvassing for him. So you mean to tell me the man who has the equipment to actually satellite everything, pinpoint everything, sent his workers, the workers who knock on doors, out with a piece of shit as a tracker for them. Secondly, there's some people who are committing fraud. They said that some canvasser in Arizona was tracked on a golf course seven what's it 7,000 miles away from where he said he is canvassing. So This is who's going to be put in charge of the cost cutting for the whole United States. Somebody who just took on something. And then there was an economist who came out and said that if the if 45 does the things that are proposed, the nation would be in for a world of pain. And what did Elon Musk say? He said, "Well, it's just going to have to happen because people are going to have to buckle down for the long haul, and after the pain, everything's going to get much better. Much better for who?
What you do know, his robots in the plant went crazy and
Jeff?
started attacking the people. That man is nothing but trouble. That man is a hateful South African bigot who came up under them times when it was still or just ending apartheid. Yeah, his daddy he's an apartheid white man. So Elon Musk is one person, I swear to God, he could disappear from the face of this earth. And especially since he only paid 700, or was that Bezos? $750 in taxes last year.
I don't know which one that it was. I
It was
did.
one of the two. I can't remember which one. But considering I paid 10,000 and they only paid $750, I have a problem with that.
Yeah, everyone should have a problem with that. But I don't. Anytime that I even see, I just can't understand why people, black people, would go out and even buy his product. Jeff Bezos wouldn't let the Washington Post editorial section uh, support a candidate this year. Why? Because Jeff Bezos is so afraid about 45 if he may win fucking over his business, the largest retail
Exactly.
in the
Yep.
United States. I don't know if you guys know about this. The LA Times refused to let their editorial staff, uh, you know, um, endorse a candidate as well. See, these people are worried about their big business, but they don't give a fuck about and letting their editorial staff, which is not a branch of their news staff, uh, you know, uh, recommend and give you a full throat endorsement with the information that goes behind it. They will withhold information, and they are heads of newspapers that are out to inform you. They will allow you to be uninformed from people who can really give you a rundown on why they have these, so that lets you know they care about themselves and their money more than they care about the people. Now, in the Washington Journal, Washington Post instance, that Jeff Bezos just recently bought in the last couple of years, all of his editorial staff has started quitting on him, but he don't care. He got too much money on the line. See, what they have is just not enough. You don't get it. It's just not enough. So they're alleging that over 200,000 subscriptions to his paper were canceled, but is anybody canceling I'm not anybody canceling their Amazon Prime? See, we have gotten so we act like we can't live without them. It's them who can't live without us. Well, they can still live without us, but you see how they're just hoarding every penny on this whole earth, and it's just disgusting. That's all.
It's disgusting because just like I'm going to use my company, for example, I'll use Ford. Ford Motor Company, that lady who's in charge of Ford Motor Company made last year $1.5 billion. That's with all her stock. That's with all her bonus, pay, everything.
Hmm.
If she gave up the person that was the head of Chrysler, because now it's Stellantis, he gave up his salary for a year. She would give up her salary. They said it would pay all the employees who worked inside of Ford for a whole year and a half. These corporations and these CEOs are so greedy. How do you make 1.5 billion but your people only make $15 an hour?
That's crazy.
That
That's
is
crazy.
crazy.
You know, how do you even sit and be okay with that? How do you sit and be okay with that? I there used to be like in the 60s and the 70s, there used to be a metric that the CEO of a company could make more than X amount over their lowest paid employee because it wasn't a law, but it was just a common way practice of doing business. Put it that way. Child, not no more, not anymore. So they want it like that, and then if you say something about you know giving something back to the regular man, they talk about, oh, you're trying to redistribute wealth. Yes, it needs to be redistributed because the regular man is the one who makes the wealth for these CEOs in these companies.
We the ones who had a broken backs, going into the hospital, breaking down by the time we age 60. They live into 100, 120 because they didn't even have to lift a finger. What really made me upset was when I heard Rockefeller, as old as that bastard was, he had 3 kidney transplants, and my daddy died from waiting on a kidney transplant. That hurt when I heard when they did the story on I want to say it was Henry one of the damn Rockefellers. He had 2 kidney transplants at the age of 70 and 90 something, and he was waiting for a third one.
The same thing with
That was crazy.
what's his name? Steve Jobs, who wanted to have a different type of treatment. I think what was his thing? I forget what. I think it was a kidney. No, I don't know. What's us? Okay,
Was it a lung? I thought it was a lung or
it wasn't. I don't think it was alone.
but
He
I
had
know what you're saying. It was one of the organs. It
okay.
was. I
He
remember
had an
that.
organ transplant, so he wanted to go the whole holistic way, which is his right. Uh, but then he waited. In his I think it was cancer. Came back and when it got real bad, uh, you know. Pretty much was ravishing his organ that he needed. I can't remember what organ. Oh, okay. So it started ravishing his organ, and he flew in to Tennessee. Flew into the hospital in Tennessee. He lived, I believe, in California, and you had people who were actually in the hospital waiting on a liver. See, this organ thing, people are actually in hospitals waiting on organs that are on the transplant list. And over everybody, I think it was 5 to 7 patients. I did the story. I cannot remember. I did the story. It was either 5 to 7 patients actually in the hospital or in the state waiting on a transplant. And he flew in and they gave it to him right off the cuff. And the person who was actually in the hospital, if I'm not mistaken, if I'm remembering correctly my story, actually passed away in waiting for it. And they said that they gave it to him because he was the most viable person. Why? Because he could fly in on his private jet and come get it. And then what happens to him? His illness was had accelerated to the point where the organ was did him no good anyway. So, but the other person who was, patiently waiting and hoping, fuck him. He ain't Steve Jobs. So, that's just my opinion about that story.
Well, that was my father. He my father developed during COVID. He had got COVID and unfortunately passed away during that time. But he had developed. He was going to dialysis, and that's how he caught COVID, by going to dialysis,
Oh
going
my.
in there. Someone from there had COVID, and my dad got it. He also gave it to my mother. Now my father's 70 years old, so a kidney did come up because my brother was gonna donate his kidney, and my dad didn't want him to, and then it came up, and it was a little. We were in the hospital. It was a boy. He had to be about 24, 25, and my dad gave it to him. My dad said, "I've lived to be 70 years old. I want him to live to be 70 years old," and
Mm.
I was so upset at my dad at the time, but I got it. That's what he wanted to do. He said, so he did eventually end up passing away after being in the hospital for 8 months. But my dad would not. He said he would not take it if it was someone younger than him that needed it, and he did. He actually gave it to a 25-year-old young man, and the guy sends my mom a card and everything. I
Oh,
don't, I'm not there yet. I really don't want to deal with that right now. But it just makes me sick that you got money. Long as you have money, you can get anything. Just like they finding our black people without organs.
all
I
the
still
time.
want to know what happened to that little boy that was rolled up in that rug in
Rolled up in
Georgia.
that mat. Yes, I do. Yeah, all the time. My condolences to you.
Thank you.
That's such a sad story. Uh, but it's also so selfless of your father.
That's who he was, so that's why I left it alone.
Hmm.
Um, because I was really upset at the time, and my brother was. He told my brother. My brother's 14 years younger than me, and so he said, "No, I've lived." My dad said 70 is a good life. You make it to 70, he did pretty good. So he said, "Leslie, he wants to see that young man make it to 70," and he gave it to him. But when you go in the hospital and you have cancer, now I'm a cancer survivor. My daughter is also. So when you go in there and you see these babies in the ward, when you're doing chemotherapy and a little baby comes up to you and touch you, or you see that baby crying and sick, it just upsets me about how somebody like him could get any kind of organ when you got babies and younger people who need them. This world is so, the United States is so backwards. But I want to know where they're getting these organs from. Because if you don't got them for everybody else in the hospital, how do you find one for him? Hello, Ronnie Q. Did I?
I'm just talking. I'm sorry. They say that there's another area that needs to be revamped the way that they do this have people on the organ list because it is absolutely not fair. So definitely, I agree with you on that.
This election just really made me see that there are so many ignorant people in this world, and our people really got to get together. Take a political science class, pick up a newspaper, read a book, something, educate yourself.
Yeah, and
Oh,
I remember the other morning I was on here and I just wanted to just drop information so people can have the information in front of them so they can make their decisions. I just drop information because a lot of people don't even work on information. Like you said, they work on talking points. So if you have better information, and then ZX came in my chat with these motorcycle emojis, and so I'm saying what I was saying before I start dropping stuff, and then he goes, "Well, I'm voting how my conscience, my God tells me to vote. I'm voting my God interest." So I have never heard ZX mention anything about a God, and I see how ZX operates around here, and nothing godly has come to mind about ZX. I'm not saying he does not have his own God, but do you have your own mind? Do you have mothers? You have a daughter? You have other women in your life, and now all of a sudden you have such a big God complex. So it has come to my okay. So that particular day, and I really wasn't even thinking about him living in a swing state where they definitely need to win, and if they win Pennsylvania, they say that if if Harris wins Pennsylvania, she has this wrapped up. So you got a black man over there, all of all of a sudden he's talking about this alleged God that he must have his voting align with. Well, where else in your life is your life in align with this God that you done pulled out your pocket as an ace card all of a sudden? So, I
And this is the people that our younger kids listen to. These
ex-
people. He lives in a state like that. As old as he is, he should know. But I feel like what they doing is jockeying for being number one field hand niggas. That's
and
what he is.
and
He's jockeying for number one field hand.
the same thing with that gold tooth having victim on. He lives in Michigan, another must win state. And he's up here pontificating on all this bullshit, thinking that he's sounding intelligent. Victim on, there's never been a day that you've been on YouTube that you sounded intelligent with all that dumb shit that you talk. And don't see, go ahead.
He makes me mad the most. I'm gonna tell you why he pisses me off. Number one, he always comes on there acting a fool, talking all this talk. Oh, I remember that day me and you were on we were over on Miss T, and he came over there, and me and you, it was we didn't get a word in with him over there, but he is so ignorant, so dumb. Every time he says something, well, I'm in Detroit. He's not from Detroit, number one, y'all. So please don't associate him with my city. Number two, my thing is you are a black man working at Amazon. You work for one of the people who cheat people out of their taxes daily, and you sit up here telling people to vote for Trump. He got to be the most ignorant. Let me watch my mouth. He piece of trash that there is. I cannot stand when that man clicks on a link or gets on a panel. That's why I no longer watch Lemon, because I cannot sit there and watch that shit show. I may come in and say some smart ass sarcastic comments and leave, but I'm not. I don't watch that. I don't want to hear Big Damone. I don't want to hear Tulsa. I don't want to hear none of them jackasses telling me about voting, telling me about anything. The other day, someone made me so mad in his chat because they said, and I know you and Miss Olivia have your thing, but they said Miss Olivia is a bad person because she's pro black. And I clicked the link. I said, so this makes her a bad person because she wants better for her people? I said, please explain to me that comment because that's stupid. That person politely ignored me because they knew they were dumb, and it made me mad because now people are saying what made me real mad the other day was I was watching and Tulsa was the biggest one up there yelling and arguing. You're racist. You don't want white people. No one said it wasn't white people in the B sector. We just don't want to be monkeys and subjects for them to study our asses.
I am not a project for you to study. Uh,
Thank you.
so, I'm not discussing anything about these people. So, let me finish the grown folks TV
I'm sorry,
conversation.
Ronnie Q. They
Let
all
me finish.
piss me off. I'm
No,
sorry.
I just happened to look down and see who's in the chat putting their motorcycles up. So then they thought that he thought I was gonna have a conversation about him. He thought that I cared to hear what he had to say, but I was there to give information. And it just so happened on that day, I had the Philly bikers who were going out canvassing Philly to make sure that people were going to vote in this important election. And he came in my chat, much like now, much like he comes in everyone's chat, but he insists that you say hello to him. But the best he does is come in black women's chat with a motorcycle and never says hello, the same thing that he requires in his chat. Okay, so let's be clear on that. So I proceeded to play something that I already had keyed up to play about black men in Philadelphia going out to make sure that other black people voted not about this God that they never talk about, they never use, they never show in anything that they live in their lives. No, they about their well-being. So there is that. So now it is being alleged also that okay, so it's not being alleged. I heard the a video later that day where ZX went on uh a whole why he doesn't support Kamala Harris and it's because of the black woman. It's because black women are this, black women want that, black women this, that, and the other, and uh why he is or had voted for Trump. But ZX, it has come to my attention, and I'm pretty sure you know that it is all over the YouTube streets that you're talking about. You voted for Trump, and it's either you're not even registered to vote, or you definitely did not vote after you said you voted for Trump. So talk about that. Talk about all this talk that you talking. It ain't nothing but a whole bunch of talk for a reason why you can't support a black woman. But when you was laid up sick, your mama, your black mama, told you to come home, come to her house, and let her take care of you. But you can't support a black woman. Sitting up here blaming the black woman for all the ills and the wrong decisions that you made in your life. Manosphere in
But that's what they usually do over there in the manosphere. They mad at their mamas for everything. I guess they absentee daddies didn't have play a part in it and all. I guess
Hmm,
so.
exactly.
It's the mama fault. The one who probably worked 2 or 3 jobs to take care of you, came in from work, cooked dinner, and probably went out to another job. It's her fault that you are the way you are. Instead of you just didn't go to school and do what you had to do
Yeah.
like everyone else. So me personally, I get so sick of hearing that whining from them black men in that sector too. I'm so sick of all these people on here who give good advice, call themselves black pride, black movement, and everything they say is anti-black or anti-negative. It's just ridiculous, and I'm sick of it. I'm sick of these people on here. They don't understand the impact that they actually have on people.
Okay, so he says you are wrong again. No, I'm not wrong at all. It's a shame to be so misinformed. Yes, it really is. So, ZX, let's be clear. You don't have to take my word for a goddamn thing that I've said, because unlike you motherfuckers, I have cited my sources. So until you can have a conversation with me where you are citing any sources other than the shit that you pulling out your ass, then we can have a conversation. See, because all this arguing with ignorance, I have no time for. All this made up beliefs and shit that you guys uh pull together that sounds well, that sounds good. I have no time for it. Unless you can show me a fucking fact, fuck you. Hey so bomb, hey naturally diva.
Well, I'm gonna get ready to leave Ronnie Cuba before I go because I gotta get ready to go take the people to poll. I want people to understand, and I just want to ask you this: do people think it's okay to say something about someone's hometown and don't think that people aren't going to respond to it? And then when you respond, people are mad. I get so sick of people disrespecting my city because you see stupid people like Shakim, Vic, and the other idiots on here that don't represent it at all. That's the problem I have, period, with all of this. And I saw those black men in Philadelphia. They had a whole thing in Philadelphia where they went through and interviewed. There were several black men that said they would not vote for her because she was a woman. And that was the only reason. She was a woman. They
Mm,
weren't voting for her because she was a black woman. So my question was, if it was Hillary, would you have voted for her?
that wouldn't have even gone. We gotta vote Democrat. You know, we gotta vote. We gotta vote for this. We gotta vote for that. I mean, it's just black men really need to get their shit together. They really need to get that uh fucking hood shit, that hustling shit, that motherfucking they can master the shit that's gonna take their black asses to jail, but they can't master the shit that's gonna uplift them and help them improve their lives, improve their station in life where they don't have to hustle. They can get a goddamn job and work a job and have a viable life outside. I ain't got time for that shit. Uh, Vote, people. I hope you guys go out and vote your best interest. I hope you look at the candidates and what they have presented you, the policies they have presented you, and I hope you vote him. That one, and I don't know who you are. I didn't see you right in the chat, and I am not going to allow you on my stage. So I need to see you right in the chat. And so, can you step down, please? Thank you.
Well, I have enjoyed being on your panel, Ronnie Q. I
Oh,
hope that everyone does go out and vote. And I do want to clear one thing up because it was someone in the comment who said we're telling people who they can vote for. We're not. We're just saying who we're not voting for. You vote for whoever you choose. We're saying the reasons why we wouldn't vote for that person. But I hope whoever you vote for, you go out and vote. And that's all I can say.
exactly. Thank you for coming up. I had
Oh,
this.
you're welcome. Have a wonderful day.
Have a great day helping people out in the polls. You're doing a good thing. So, okay, so moving on. ZX, I'm not arguing with you about dumb shit. I just said I'm not arguing with people about dumb shit. No, step down, ZX. This is not. Uh, I am not doing any of this today. Go on your live, say what you want to say on your live. Not today, ZX. I'm not in the mood for any of this because it is too much that is on the line, and I have no argument with any black person who knows that in the first 180 days that this conservative people have so much in store for this nation from somebody who is talking about expelling the whole Constitution, who is saying that they're going to put the military on American citizens if they protest. This is written in the paper and will not even tell Congress what they have in store for the first 180 days when they plan to enact their Project 2025 on this nation, which one of the tidbits of that Project 2025 is they're going to have the right to expel the Constitution and to put the whole nation under martial law, basically. But they don't want to come to Congress. They want to keep these things secret. And you motherfuckers are sitting up here bloviating on some bullshit. No, I'm not conversing about that. Not today. Not today. So if you guys sitting out and wanting to talk about what black women did and this, that, and the other, and what black women ain't, we'll talk about that after this election is over. And hopefully a black woman will actually be the president of the United States. So while you sitting up here hidden my link, you better be getting something to feed that little thing that you pulled out on a black woman who knocked on your door and you didn't do nothing with. See, I'm from the era. If I find a reason to have it in my hand, you in trouble. See, you a black man who sitting out here pulling out shit on a black woman from a motherfucking YouTube street who's wearing a white dress who knocked on your door. See, I that thing is definitely not for that. That thing ain't definitely not for me to be running my mouth and having it sitting by my motherfucking thigh as I'm talking shit. See, that's the first thing. See, men know this. See, the men I know, when they got it, they got it for a reason. They ain't got it to be jaw jerking no motherfucking woman. First of all, second of all, while you sitting up here hitting my link, do you realize that the people who are down with disrupting this whole country, they got stockpiles of things to put in theirs, and they ain't got no motherfucking little ass shit that ain't longer than their hand. So while you out here hitting my link, you better make sure that you can buy something to put in your whatever. And you better make sure do you even know if you are even allowed in your state to buy more than one box? See, you better be educating your shit on it, because I'm not your enemy. See, your enemy has made clear what they have in store for this nation. So I'm not arguing shit with no niggas. Argue with yourselves. You guys know so much, you niggas sit up and argue with yourselves. I'm not going to argue with no nigga. You already know the source. You already know the source. I said you are allegedly. So, do you know what allegedly is? So, that's all I got to say. My source is the fact that I said allegedly. Period. Okay. Okay. Oh, now, speaking of Philadelphia, I'm going to share something with you guys. It is a now you know that these people are talking about disrupting. There was a 18-year-old who was arrested in Florida for harassing these people who were trying to get out the vote for Kamala. They were on, I forget what beach. I think it was Delray Beach. Don't quote me. So these young kids, they came up, these young motherfuckers came up. He was 18 though. He fucked up. And they started harassing these people, but he started harassing them, and he decided to hold a machete over his head as if he was gonna bring the machete down on these people. Thinking that ha 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 ha, ha, we're having fun. Ha, 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 ha. Let me hold this machete up. At one of the man was over 65, and now he finds himself locked up on federal charges that could land him, I believe, 50 years in jail. Not like if he had just regularly harassed them and didn't hold the machete, he would have been looking at something like 5 years for harassing them if they were going to vote. But now he's looking at something like 50 years because an idiot held a machete over his head. So, speaking of Philadelphia, let's see what the Philadelphia DA has said to make sure you don't think that you can come to Philadelphia with that bullshit and harass people, intimidate people, steal votes, anything. So let me share this with you guys. So I just have like two things I want to share with you. I think this is the one. No, that's not the one. Hold on. Let me get the other one. So this is a message, and I wish all DAs of every state would actually put this out. Here we go. This is the Jamal Osborne, Philadelphia DA. No, 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 no. Jamal Osborne is the one who put this out. Philadelphia DA Larry Krasner announced the activation of his office office's election task force on Monday, issuing a stern warning to anyone who tries to intimidate the vote on election day. So, what does he have to say? I have you person in the back. Let me play this first. Um, what does he have to say to anyone who wants to affect this election?
People to be reassured that when they get up tomorrow to go vote, if they have not voted already, that everybody in the city is working and has been working for months to make sure that there will be nothing tough about that experience and nothing to fear in that experience. But I also want to be clear, anybody who thinks it's time to play militia, F around and find out. Anybody who thinks it's time to insult, to deride, to mistreat, to threaten people, F around and find out. We do have the cuffs, we do have the jail cells, we do have the Philly juries, and we have the state prisons. So if you're going to try to turn an election into some form of coercion, if you're going to try to bully people, bully votes or voters, you're going to try to erase votes, you're going to try any of that nonsense, we're not playing. F around and find out. I want people to be reassured that when they get up tomorrow to go vote, if they have not voted.
Okay, so he said F around and find out. So if this election is not serious as you people think, why would people be at the trying to do these things anyway? That these things that they are preparing for people to do criminal things on election day. So why would the DA be taking this seriously? Why you got buffoons out here? Oh, the 185, your device is not connected. That's why I can't bring you up. Drop down and come back up. Your device is not connected. The 185. Hey, hey everyone who came in. Hey Elaine. Hey, kind to me. I don't know if you guys had seen that. Yeah, just hit the link again, the 185. Your device wasn't connected. Okay, good morning. Headed to the polls. Don't fret, ladies. We not for the ignorance today. Thank you, Diamond B. Hey, Ebony Diamond, thank you for being here. I can say whatever I want. Yes, you can. Hey, So Bomb. Hey, Swag TV. It's good to see you. Them, Slick Chit. My husband and I early voted. Thank you guys for voting. Oh, somebody wrote something in the private chat. Goodbye to you, ZX. Thank you. Shit, ain't got time for that. Hey, Brick Girl, Haley, Fedora. Uh, on my way to vote now. Thank you, Tricks. Tricks are still for kids. I'm so glad that a lot of you guys are taking this seriously. Hey, straight out of a storyline for content. Okay, if y'all live in a big electoral state, y'all better vote. I vote locally. Okay, I can speak to highlighted comments that I see. It's hard for me to see other comments. Okay, I have someone in the back. Hey, the 185.
Hello, greetings. Can you hear me all right?
Yes, I can hear you.
Ronnie Keel, pleasure to be speaking with you. Grand rising to everybody in the chat. I just had something I wanted to get off of my heart and soul, if you don't mind me speaking, if that's all right with you.
Go ahead.
I wanted to write it down as far as grand rising to all. I will be brief. This is 85. Now, I've sat back and listened to the need for a lot of people, but again, it comes to the accountability. There has been lacking understanding there is no more community, and that is sad. But do not signal out any individuals. There are men who care, and they are here, and that's all. I'm on mute.
I definitely appreciate that because it's just no time for the foolishness and trying to be some uniqueness out here. Everybody wants to be unique. I think the time for uniqueness is over, especially if you're not educated behind the things that you are trying to be unique about. Why don't people try to coalesce around being a strong unit. See, you get more done as a unit of people as opposed to trying to be one single unique individual out here doing a whole lot of nothing.
Now you better say that now.
Yeah, so I thank you for being a member, and I thank you for dropping in, and I thank you for hitting the link for the first time. Is there anything else? You're more than welcome to speak.
And again, it's my, as I sit in the bushes, and there are a lot of like-minded individuals that sit in the bushes and will understand to a certain bit. We may disagree, but that's all right to disagree. So we ain't going to get along on every single bit of information, but the dialogue is always respected, and if it could be understandable where it doesn't have to be out of line and out of a term of respect to treat anybody like just nothing. You know what I mean? The lack of humanity, I would say, is existing, and that's why I choose to stay in the bushes. In the
Mhm.
bushes is where I be, but I'll pop up. You call my name and I will show up.
All right, I appreciate you for coming up and saying something that needs to be heard. I appreciate you for dropping by and supporting my channel. Um, Greatly appreciate it.
No, man, please continue with the content. Thank you as much as well. Like, hit, and subscribe. Thank you so much.
Yes, thank you. Uh, you know, yeah, I'm not in no arguing mood. I'm not going to argue about. Listen, no, I don't have it in me. This is going to be a long, exhausting day. So I want to know. Don't forget to meet me back here uh, at 4 Pacific. No, at 4 Pacific, 7 Eastern, and 6 Central time, and we're gonna sit and watch these election polls run. The election, be called. I don't think that I personally do not think that it's going to be called in entirely tonight. So, okay. I want to ask you guys how many electoral votes does the winner need to have? Who knows how many electoral college votes that the winner needs to have? Oh God, I'm way behind. I am so sorry. First person put it in the chat. How many? Don't Google it. Y'all should have it in the chat by now. Hey, Mr. Oh, okay, you got shit. Soul Sister number one got it. 270. So that is the number we're looking for today. Who can get to 270 electoral votes? Okay. Hey, Miss 313.
I know that I'm about to leave. I really am about to go out. But I wanted to ask you, Ronnie Q. This lady asked me this question yesterday, and I quite don't remember. How do the electoral college work again? Is it by the most? Because she was trying to ask me how did Hillary get the most votes, but still lost. And I explained to her that it was the electoral college, but I can't remember how that quite
Okay,
worked out.
all states except for 2 states. I think is Connecticut and I can't remember the other state. They give all of their electoral college vote to the candidate who have the most votes from their state. Now, Connecticut and oh, what's that other state? They actually split their electoral college votes. Say if they have 10 electoral college votes, and the Democrats gets 80%, and the Republican get 20% of the vote, then they'll give the Democrat 8 electoral college votes, but the Republican will still get 2 of them. So except for two small states, and these are small states. Uh, that's how it goes. Winner takes all, except for in 2 states.
Okay, thank you, Ronnie Q. That's what I couldn't remember quite how it went.
Hmm.
I knew they got some of the votes. I didn't understand. I couldn't remember if it was all the votes and
They
or
get
was it
all.
split. I couldn't remember.
It's split in 2 states, two
Okay.
small states. So that's how they pick up. Yeah, but all other states, it's winner take all.
Okay, thank you. Now, do they count Puerto Rico, the United States
Uh,
provinces? Do they get the Virgin Islands, Puerto Rico, and
no, they
they
get
don't
they
count?
get
They
the
just go by
vote.
votes, right?
I don't think they have. No, they don't have any electoral college votes.
Okay, I thought so. Okay, we were debating on this last night at work, and I couldn't remember. So, thanks, Ronnie Q.
You're welcome.
Have a good one.
You as well. Let me. I'm googling it. I know it's Connecticut and oh shit. I don't know. Of course it wouldn't come up. Okay. What is NE? Nebraska. Nebraska and Connecticut. Those are the two. Nebraska has 5 electoral college votes to give away. And so they split their electoral college votes and Connecticut. Thank you. Okay. I hope that helped you guys out. Oh, is it Maine? Okay, Maine. And thank you, Kind to Me. I knew it was a small, Kind to Me was already on it. Nebraska and Maine, not Connecticut. Thank you. It's spelled site correctly, a view is a view. The, the, and Miss Toby, hold on. Hey, Miss Toby. That's you, Miss Toby?
Yes, me. Hi. Good morning. How you doing?
Good morning. How are you?
Hey, girl. I'm waiting for this girl. I can't believe that we're finally here. Um, I just pray that we do the right thing. That's all I'm saying. I just pray that we do the right thing. Um, yeah, don't have time to debate today this morning.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he just
Now,
wanted to come up to debate.
go
We
ahead.
don't have time for that. He just wanted to come up here today to debate. We don't have time for that. You know, you didn't vote for the woman. Okay, you didn't vote for the woman. Let's move on.
Now, straight out of the story out of the storyline for content, you say you vote locally. So every state uh, has electoral college votes. You right. Hillary did win the popular vote, but say like a state like California. They say why they're saying these other states matter because they don't know which way they're going to swing. So they don't know if their electoral votes are going to go for red or blue. So they don't know if these so they know like California they have 55, 56 electoral votes. They already put that in the bank for the blue. And some states like Texas and other states in the middle of the country, they automatically put those in the red because they know that they are Let me pull up the Electoral College map. Let me pull this up real quick.
Yeah, like some states we already know whether or not it's going to be a Democratic win, or through history or whatever, or it's going to be a Republican win. Like my states,
Mhm.
it's definitely Democrat. Maryland is Democrat, so we already basically know that she's going to win the state of Maryland. I really think that she is going to win
Right.
California, in my personal opinion. I definitely think she's going to win New York because they don't even like him in New York. Trump, they don't like him. My concern is like I'm iffy about Pennsylvania. I don't know. What you think?
Uh, I, I don't know. I think she made. Did you see that crowd last night in Philly? Did you
Yeah, I've seen the
did you
crowd.
That shit was huge. I was well, a lot of them came in from other states too. A lot of them were also bussed in from other states. But uh I hope she has some good momentum. Uh I hope she wins it. Everybody in Philly is not
Hillary
crazy.
lost because she didn't get enough electoral college votes. That's why a lot of people, like in most recent years, a lot of people were saying we need to get away with the electoral college votes, and we should just
Y-
do the popular vote because she won the popular vote.
Yeah.
So that's how she lost.
Okay, hold on.
And
Okay.
she also lost because a lot of white women didn't vote for her.
Let me show I'm gonna put this electoral college map up to really kind of go ahead, Miss Toby.
Oh no, I was waiting for you.
Okay.
No,
So
Al Gore lost because the Supreme Court decided
who
that Bush should have been president. That's just my personal opinion. That's
yeah,
why Al Gore lost. He lost because it's the Supreme Court. No
okay,
ifs,
here's
ands, or buts about it. I'm sorry. Go
Al
ahead.
Al Gore lost because Florida was doing a recount, and the Supreme Court stopped the recount and just gave Bush the presidency. Said that he had won. Remember, they were talking about the Chad. Was it
Hmm.
totally poked? Uh, these little Chads. You know how you punch a pencil through paper and it leaves that little flap, and they were saying, "Oh, it has a dent." They were trying to vote for this one and all that bullshit. So what the Supreme Court did, they stopped the recount, and when the recount was finished, Gore actually had more electoral college votes. So, like California. Over here, you see California has 54 electoral college votes, while above it, Oregon only has 8. So Nebraska has 5. Um, Maine has 4. So they don't know. Say, what if Maine, they have 4? They can give 3 and 1. They can give 2 and 2. So they don't know how it's gonna go. So that's why it's like whoever have whichever one can tally up to 2. So you see all the red ones. They figure all of this red is automatically gonna go to the Republicans. But Nevada, no, it's Nevada and Arizona are states that they're not sure which way they're gonna go. So they don't know which way these 6 votes are gonna go. So how whoever gets to the tally of electoral votes, Texas has 40. Oklahoma has 7. Whoever can get, these are the electoral votes that they have in that state. Whoever get to 260, 271st will win. So uh, look, Pennsylvania has 19 votes, so that's a lot of vote. Michigan, where is Michigan? Uh, Michigan, where the fuck is Michigan? Michigan has 15 votes, so they don't know which way they're gonna that's gonna swing. Uh, what's it, North Carolina? They don't know which way has 16 votes. So, that can take them over the top. So right now, if you look on this banner, right now they are projecting, oh, that's not the right one. I forget how many. They are projecting that Harris has in the bank 223, and they're projecting that Trump has like 203 or something like that. I can't remember. I thought it was on this thing. So they're just waiting for the rest of the states to fill itself in. So that's how it works. Did I
Yeah,
make?
yeah, it makes sense. I was about to say that too, Mrs. 313. I was hoping that Georgia will remain blue because that's how Biden end up
That,
turning
mhm.
Georgia into blue.
Yeah, because Georgia on this map with is red. But the last
Hmm.
election, Georgia turned blue because enough Democrats went out to turn Georgia blue. So we're hoping that Georgia stay blue. So why not win by the majority of the votes? Because it's in the Constitution. That's the way it's done. Because when the country was first founded, people who lived in well populated areas, they wanted their votes to count or something. So that's why they made up the Electoral College that kind of represented the population. It wasn't nobody living in Wyoming and uh, all of these far out places and shit, and they didn't
Hmm.
have so that's what they did to uh, kind of make it way out that people who lived in these places that didn't have large populations, their vote had an impact on the election. So that is true that a lot of people believe that they need to get rid of the electoral college vote and just go on the popular vote to cut all of this BS out. Exactly. Slavery was in the Constitution too, but they got rid of it, and a lot of people believe that they need to get rid of this as well. Okay, let me remove this. Okay, Miss Toby, there is something else I had. Go ahead and talk, Miss Toby. So, what do you feel? How do you feel that this election day is going to go?
I'm praying and hoping that it goes well. Did you see the did you see the district attorney in Philadelphia and basically told people fuck around and find out?
Yeah, I just played it.
Oh,
Yeah, I
I'm
just played it.
sorry. I came in a little bit late today, girl. Girl, so I wish you know what? I wish more people spoke like that and told people, yeah, y'all act like this at the election. I'm gonna tell y'all fuck around, you're gonna find out.
He said we got plenty of jail cells. Fuck around and find out. Y'all think y'all gonna no, fuck around and find out. So
Yeah,
yeah, I
talking
just
about don't come up here thinking you're gonna be a militia. Yeah, that's what he
mm,
said. Fuck around and find out. I was like, damn, I wish more people, more people in power would tell these fools this. Like, I fuck around and find out.
yeah. They definitely need to know that. Oh
Well,
man.
I already voted, but me being a nosy person I am, I'm gonna drive by the school where I usually vote at around 8 or 8:30 because I want to see if it's gonna be lines like it was when we first elected Obama.
That's a good thing. Yeah, check it out, Miss Toby.
Because it's literally like a 5 minute drive from my house.
Yeah, check it
Because
out.
I told you I already voted.
Uh-huh.
When, yeah. So I want to see if it's going to be lines and stuff, and if it's so, I think I'm going to record it.
Yeah, I'm a vote today, and I don't foresee any problems with me going in and getting because since my husband is doing some works with the polls today, they was like, oh no, just come in and you can vote, and I was like, okay, cool. was like, cool, I can come in with him when he go in and do his shit. So for today, because he's helping the drivers. He's one of the drivers who is taking people to the polls today.
Oh,
So
Yaya said there was a long line in my church, but we left out early. Okay.
oh,
Um,
okay.
I'm glad you said that. Let me text my best friend and tell her I hope she be safe today because she at the polls. Yeah.
Yeah, you know, yeah. So I hope nobody does anything crazy. I hope there's no just crazy thing that happens at the poll. You never know, but
So
I'm
you really think we're not going to find out until till tomorrow?
I think it's going to go to the courts. Actually, they have all these lawyers lined up already, and Trump is already saying how everybody's cheating. This state is cheating. That state is cheating. So I actually think it's going to go to the courts, because
No, I don't.
you
Don't.
know, I
No. Stop. I actually don't think it's going to go to the courts. I actually think we'll probably find out Wednesday.
I actually think we're going to go to the courts because that's Trump's favorite thing to do is to take things to court. That's why I think it's going to go to the courts. He's going to file all of these motions and this, that, and the other. I definitely think it's going to go to the courts because it's going to be close. Well, if it goes in his favor, it's not going to go to the courts. Put it that way. But if it goes in her favor, I hope she go on and I hope she go on and accept it and not well, I'm going to wait on the courts. No, don't do that. Do not do that. If this goes in his favor and they're not finished counting, do not concede. Don't do like Hillary did. Don't do that. So I don't think it's going to be decided tonight, unfortunately, but I hope
I
it
don't think
will.
it's going to be decided tonight, but I think it's going to be decided Wednesday. Yaya said they already boarded up downtown in DC.
And they boarded up a lot of downtowns, a lot of them. Okay, god damn it. I had something I wanted to show. I'm trying to find it in the back. Uh, shit. Excuse me, people. Uh, I had something that I wanted to show. God dang it. Okay, I can't find it, unfortunately. And I dropped it down. Okay, I can't find it. Okay, so that's it. That's all I have for today. I hope you guys come back for the election results. I hope Trump comb over is all messy, and I hope he's dripping from getting beat today. That's just my personal hope. I know we all don't think the same. I hope Kamala is up there with her pearls still on and everything, and she give him the what's for. That's all I hope. So I
I,
miss it all. But
I was really hoping that we will get the results tonight, only because of where she's having her, the headquarters is going to be located at Howard University. So I was like, can you imagine if she did win tonight and she's at Howard University?
hey Zap, yeah, yeah, it's a lot. It's just crazy. But she's I was wondering if other states were doing this. Yeah, a whole lot of other states, especially be patient. Yeah, just be patient. Regina M, everybody who came in, I thank you guys for being here. I really can't be on here long because I got to get up, get out, and go vote.
And
Okay.
go vote. Yep.
Yes.
Okay, y'all. Have a good day, Ronnie. Thank you for letting me up.
I appreciate you coming up, Miss Toby. Always a pleasure. I'm sorry I was. I can't believe I can't find this thing.
But
And I
try to look forward tonight then.
and I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try to look for it because I had an exclusive. Oh my god! I can't believe I dropped it down and I can't find it anymore. Okay, but Thank you guys. Meet me
Well,
here
put it in
if
the
you
back
got.
chat. Put it in the back chat. Put it in the back chat. What you trying to look for, and I'll see if I can find it.
Okay. I
Okay.
if okay. Hold on. Let me put it in the back chat. You may have
Okay.
seen it.
Yeah, that's why I said like let me know, and then I could just send it to you if I can find it, and if you can't, so you could use it tonight then.
What happened?
Oh my God! Guess what? I just text messaged my girlfriend. She
What
said
happened?
drama is starting early already. Police were called because someone was harassing voters in line.
Hmm. See, that's why they need to fuck around and find out policy for everybody.
Oh my Lord. Okay. You put it in. You put. Oh my Lord.
It is so yeah yeah. I need some comic relief around here. So you guys, hey Zap, I speak. It's been a long time. It's good to see you. One up, everybody. Toya, everybody. Regina M, who came in, hit the like button for me. I can't stay on long, and I know that a lot of people may good morning to you as well, Barbara. I know a lot of people may have a lot of anxiety. So, hey, Leo. Uh, I know a lot of strictly platinum. Hey, I know a lot of people may have some anxiety. So shit. Let's watch this thing together. And let's see what's happening. One up. Okay, so I also want to remind everybody, please do not forget Leo the Lioness is having her charcuterie challenge. If you go on my community wall, on her community wall, these are the criterias. And as of right now, I think she has all of her contestants. She's in the chat. You can let her know if you want to join it, or you can put a comment her um, under her flyer that's on her community wall. The first place prize is $500. Second place is $300, and the third place is $200. It will be on December 14th, 2024 at 8 Eastern. Um, it's going to have a DJ and everything. So if you want to enter, she's in the chat right now. She can let you know if she still have place. I don't know if she has a standby list because sometimes in the challenges people sign up and then closer to the date something may happen where they need to drop out, and I maybe she has a standby list. So uh, please look on her community wall, ask her any questions that you may have while she's in the chat, or get under her flyer and ask her some questions and let her know you want to enter. And let's support uh let's support this challenge. Oh, Miss Toby, I didn't realize you dropped down. I was gonna say my goodbye to you. So goodbye to you all. I really appreciate you all for coming out. I appreciate your support. Let me end this poll and let's see what we have on the poll. Okay. What will be the final outcome? 50% of you. Oh, God. God dang it. Only the goddamn every poll is saying it's a toss up. It's 50-50. Every good dang poll, even my poll, 50% of you say Harris will win. Only 15% of you say 45 will win. 24% of you think there will be major chaos. And 9% of you think it will be decided by the courts. At least she got the whole 50 and he only got 24. Someone's in the back. Hold on. TC?
It is I.
Hi, TC.
Hey, good morning.
Good morning.
I was gonna sing a song for you. Think I better let it go. Mm-mm. Let it go. Mm-mm. Looks like another love TKO. So yeah, so that's how we doing it here in Philly. That's the song. That's the song for today. Yeah, love TKO. Right.
Okay, okay, TC.
Yes, yes, landslide. It's a landslide. All the anybody having a temper tantrum, go get a couch. Okay, that's all I'm gonna say. For those people who, I'm tired of the coddling and all this stuff. We done that too much. You put out information. Several content creators have been putting out information. Go vote. Just go vote. It's your personal decision who you vote for, but still go. Stop having temper tantrums. We tired of the BS. Now,
Mm-hmm.
my electoral representatives, the 19, well, we already know what's up, okay? Here's the thing. One of the things that the millennials have over some of these people that are having temper tantrums, some of the people from the millennial generation and the baby boomer, from the last election, they found out how to become an electoral representative for the Electoral College. They Googled it. Them. You know how they do. You know how the millennials are. And guess what they did? They became representatives. Oh, so guess what's getting ready to happen now, y'all? You have a whole. Usually, is the electoral votes are of a certain ilk, of a certain kind, right?
Mm-hmm.
Wow, different. Now they're of a different ilk and a different kind. Hmm. Yeah. So for those who been moaning and groaning on YouTube all day, not doing anything, not contributing in any other way, but trying to be a keyboard gangster, a troll, or whatever these people do, whatever it is that floats their boat. God bless America, let freedom reign. You got that. You got that, boo. That's all you gonna get.
Okay. Thank you.
That's it.
Yeah, thank you for that, TC. Okay, so
Mhm.
okay, so one more thing that I want to play for you guys before I leave. I remember I was saying that
And
the
shout
spe-
out to D.A. Krasner.
one thing I
Shout
was
out.
you done, TC?
I was just saying shout out because you played Krasner. So I just wanted to say shout out to my DA. That's what's up.
Oh, DA Krasner. I thought you said DJ. I was like, what is she talking about?
I know. I'm sorry. I'm
I thought you
excited. My
said
words are not as enunciating. I'm excited, and I'm over here near Malcolm X Park where we getting ready to do our ditty because the color of the day is black and blue because it's knockout time. It's knockout time today.
okay, TC, calm down, calm down. It's gonna be a long day. You gonna be on the floor spazzed out by the time my watch party come around. No, be hype, be hype. I am glad to see that somebody's hype. Especially, and you say you're in Pennsylvania, and we definitely want that energy out in Pennsylvania. I'm just fucking with you, TC. I am truly really messing with you. Uh, so don't forget the Speaker of the House said that, and Trump said that they had a secret, and the secret appears to be working well. So they're not sure what secret they have, but they're thinking that they have so many people who are obstructing at different polling places and looking to not get different districts certified, that neither one of the candidates will be able to get to their 270 electoral votes. So at that point, that is the only time that the vote will not depend upon the Electoral College. The vote will then depend on Congress to vote. Every seat in Congress, there are 463 seats in Congress. See, this is why you got to pay. TC, just hold on. Just hold on. No ab live. This is why you have to pay attention to what's going down on the whole ticket, because if that does
Mhm.
happen, Congress will be the one who votes. There are 400 and let me see. Oh, 400 and TC, no ab living, please.
I'm not ad libbing. I'm thinking in my head, sis.
No, you're thinking out loud, sis. There are 400 and I'm trying to find it. 460 something seats available. Right now, the Republicans have more seats. So if we and there are 24 seats that are open. So you have to make sure that you actually vote down ticket, because it's also important that you vote down ticket. So if the Democrats win over some of these seats that they Republican have, then the Democrats will have more seats in Congress. So if it comes down to that type of vote, that type of vote has happened throughout history. That is a thing that the Congress will vote, and whoever wins is one person, one vote. Then, so Congress they adjourn on January 3rd, and then January 6th once again will be when they tally the votes for the presidency. So we definitely want the people in Congress also to win their seats. So please make sure you pay attention to those seats on the down ticket as well, because they are trying to maneuver every type of thing that they can. That's my point. You know.
That's right.
Okay, let me play something for you guys right quick. Uh, okay, here we go.
Yeah.
Let me get
All
the
right.
sound. CT, please mute your mic.
They could decide which party.
Question for America: who's going to run Congress? Great question. Often overlooked. Chad Pergram has the look from Capitol Hill. Hello, Chad. Good morning.
Bill, good morning. How the House is won may hinge on how the West is won. There are competitive House seats ranging from New Mexico to Alaska. They could decide which party controls the House. Democrat Mary Peltola is trying to hold her seat in Alaska. It's a seat which Republicans had for nearly half a century until 2022.
We do have astronomically high inflation rates across the country, and this is certainly most especially true in Alaska, especially when you compound that with shipping costs.
Now you'll find the swingiest district in the country.
Chevy Equinox EV.
Okay, so that's what I'm letting you guys know. Um, let me see. I want to get past this commercial. Dang it.
New Mexico, Republican Yvette Harrell is trying to reclaim that seat. She barely lost to Democrat Gabe Vasquez 2 years ago.
I don't think anybody could have imagined the border being wide open and we'd have 18 million people coming into the country illegally. We have two things happening: border security.
So these seats are going back and forth between the Democrat and Republican. So it is very important that these seats be filled by Democrats, because we need more Democrats in Congress, because this may be a way that they are actually going to choose the election if it's enough BS put out there that neither candidate can get to 270 electoral votes. So this is some information that I wanted you guys to have as well. TC, anything else?
No, that was very good. That was interesting information.
Yes, and it's
Yeah.
factual
Very good.
information. So,
Mhm.
it's unfortunate that so many people have come out the day before the election with all of their preaching and all of their trying to inspire people today to vote the day before the election. But it's just imperative to know that a lot of people in what state is it? There's one state that you can some states you cannot even register to vote the same day of the election. So to come out the day before the election to try to get people to come out to vote means absolutely nothing, because there's many states that you cannot even register on the same day. So there is I forget what state it is that you can register on the same day, but you can only vote for the president and the vice president. So, we have to be conscious, all election seasons, because all of this stuff really matters. Coming out the day before and telling people to vote, they go to the polls, you can't register and vote on the same day. You can't register at a polling station in some states. So, knowledge is power. That's all I'm saying. And I'm just trying to give you guys the information. I am telling you that this down ticket, who is this? Who is this light skinned woman back here? These down ticket votes do matter. I have someone in the back. Hey, Auntie Donna.
Knock, knock, ding dong, let me in. I have only one question for you, ma'am. Was your title for me of this video? Get off.
You in the booth?
I'm not in the booth. I'm done. I'm done.
All
I'm done.
right. Thank you, Auntie
Okay.
Donna. Go,
I
Auntie
did my.
Donna. Civic
All
duty.
right.
Go
All right.
ahead,
I'm
Auntie
going back
Donna.
down in the chat. I did it because I felt like that title of this video was aimed at me for some
Yes,
reason.
you did it. You did it, girl.
No, Ronnie
No,
Q was the title of the video for me.
no, it wasn't for you. It's for all of the
We
people. No, it was for
Nah,
all
it
of
say
the.
something about get off the stream yard and go vote, go to the booth. Something it say.
It said
And I
get
was up on Very Carry Stream Yard saying I was having my coffee and my medicine.
Well, I'm glad
Okay,
that.
I'll let you have that today. I'm like what you said earlier, and thank you that you didn't let the devil come in and try to mess up our moment and try to shine with what they got to say. We don't want to hear it. We laser focused right now. Okay, and we're gonna do what we got. I just did what I had to do. I take my hat off to y'all who had voted early. When I saw your poll the other day, Ronnie Q, I kind of felt a little bad. I was like, well, damn, should I have voted early? But this morning when I woke up and I said my prayers and that smile came across my face, I knew I was
Mm.
supposed to wait till right now. Now I'm gonna get down and get in this doggone chat and enjoy my YouTube and run a couple of errands or whatever. And thank you everybody. And I'll be back over here at 4 with you, Ronnie Q and TC. You my Philly sister. Ha ha.
All right.
I am Philly all day born just by way of Georgia and New Jersey. But when you are born in Philly, it's
It's
just a thing.
different. It's a
It's a
thing.
different thing. No,
It's a
no
thing.
disrespect to nobody else. It is born and it is bred into us from the moment we are born, certain things. Okay, I'm going back down in the chat. Everybody get out and vote. I love you and see you at 4, Ronnie Q.
All right, thank you.
All right,
Thank you,
bye-bye.
Auntie Donna. I am so happy you guys are excited. I love to see it. Uh, yeah, I was just kind of a TC. Don't get me wrong. I was just kind of I just really wanted to make that clear. It's just a lot. It's just a lot of ways that uh they're they are looking to upset and interfere with this election. So I just want to make sure that people get the information. I talked about this earlier this week about how the Congress people could have a way to choose the presidency. So I'm just trying to make sure that people are clear that it's a lot of stuff that is important today. Get out and vote. That's all I'm saying.
Thank you. Thank you so much for being consistent, persistent, resilient. Yeah, you've been doing this since last year. This time, like we've been talking about this forever. Different elections on and on that leads up to this election, and that's led up to this day. So, Ronnie Q, look, you good. You stay there. You stay on top of it, and I really appreciate you. And there's some others that do. So, kudos to y'all that do. Okay. Yeah, because I'm
Oh,
like I said, looks like another love. TKO, bam, bam, in your face. You understand?
bam! Gonna
Bam.
flip your wig.
Mama say knock you out. I'm gonna knock you out. There you go. See how that works? Cause all y'all crying. Stop it.
You gonna
Daggone it.
you gonna lose your black job. You gonna lose your black job. You gonna lose your black job.
Mm.
All right, DC, I gotta get out
Uh,
of here.
all right. Thank you so much. Everybody love you. You know who? Madam POTUS. Madam POTUS.
Yes.
Wapman. That's right. Very Carrie gave me a message to give to her. Now I did forget it, Carrie, since then. Now, but I have it written down and I have it snapshotted and whatever it is that they do here, and I got it, and I'm gonna practice it all day today, and it's gonna be on like hot butter popcorn. I got some oxtails for Madam POTUS when she wins at 11:11 p.m. tonight Eastern Standard Time.
Okay. All
All
right.
right. Peace out.
Thank thank you. All right. I have one more person coming up. Thank you, TC.
Who's coming up? What's up?
Candy
I
Cane.
need who?
Candy Cane.
Oh, let me just say hey to my boo. Oh,
Candy Cane, you're on mute.
mm,
Okay, can you hear me now?
Yes, I can hear you. How you doing?
Okay, hey, hey.
Hey.
I came up here. I was talking to my sister Detroit 313 in the chat, and back in August, my bonus grandbaby, she turned 18. I took her and registered her to vote. She went off to college. I'm so proud of this girl. She went off to college. She goes to Atlanta Clark University, which she's right. We right here in Georgia, so it is what it is. She didn't want to go too far. And this morning, I just took my baby to vote.
Mm-hmm.
I'm so proud
oh,
of her. Child, I've been crying
little candy
all
cane.
morning. I've been crying all morning. Like, oh my God. I'm looking at this young lady. She thinks she grown now, child. She done voted now. So she
That's
just
it.
thinks she's just the it.
We're gonna have a
I
party
am
for
proud
her.
of her.
We're gonna have a party for her, okay?
And her mama was gonna take her, and she said, "No." She said, "I want mama to take mine. Come on, come on. I want to go with you." I'm like, "I already voted," and she like, "But I want to go with you." When she went off to college, she wanted me to take her. She just want me to do everything. Told you I'd
Oh,
be busy. I'd be really busy with these kids. I got all these kids at my house right now. I tell them, watch them while I go take her. And I just got back. And I'm
mm.
just so proud. Oh my God. I'm like, I never even thought about, this. And I have these kids, and I just never really thought about that. And then, like I told her, this is a very important election right here. It's another important one,
Uh-huh.
a
And
historical one.
last night in Philadelphia, they had they were
A
talking
party.
about all the first time voters, and it was so many of these young kids out there. Uh,
Hmm.
and I remember the first time I voted, I was 18 as well, and I
Hmm.
have been a voter since I've been 18 years old, and that is a rite of passage. So I understand that you are overwhelmed, and especially when we were voting, we didn't have no stuff like this facing us. We had we could,
Hmm.
yeah. So I understand that this is a joyous occasion for you. So
Yes, it is. And I'm gonna stop crying on your damn panel. It seems like every time I come up here, I'm crying about something.
mm,
Oh,
Shit.
congratulations to the young lady and all of her
Thank
friends as
you,
well.
TC.
And kudos to you, Grandma, and kudos to all the grandmothers, all y'all out there. That's just a wonderful thing. And Ronnie Q, kudos to your husband. Let me tell you, kudos to Mr. Ronnie Q, okay? Because he take care of you and them fur babies.
Yes, he does.
most
Y'all just
definitely
to
does.
spoil them
Most
fur babies. They I hear them sometimes.
they
I know
most
they be.
definitely are, and I am as
Oh,
well. So
Hmm.
I
so
don't
that's what's up.
I don't want to rush you ladies. I got to get out of here, and we got to
Go
You know,
ahead. And I sent you.
so
I want to tell you this right quick, Ronnie, before I go. I sent you the email. I just kept sending you my email, right? I put it over on my channel, on my in my on my about page, and I had put it on your community wall under one of your posts and one of your post one of your under one of your lives. Somebody got a hold of it,
oh
and I guess the email is connected to my 9-year-old grandbaby's iPad, and they
what?
hacked it.
What?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
These
Uh,
are some y'all.
what?
Some whoever
What?
did it, you's a bastard. Just want to say that.
Wow. I haven't even seen it. If you still want me to have it, write it in the back chat right now so I can get it. That's horrible.
Okay, let me see if I could do that because I don't remember. Okay, okay, I got it. Wait a minute. Wait 1 second. Here we go. You see it?
Let me okay, I'm getting yes, I see it.
Okay,
Thank I'm gonna email you today.
okay,
All right.
okay. Have a good day, y'all. Go vote. Go vote.
Okay, thank you guys. I would thank everybody who came up. Miss Toby, Miss 313, Candy, and TC, and Auntie Donna looking so cute and happy and a very fresh voter this morning. I hope I see you guys this evening, and we're gonna see what happens. Hope you guys have a blessed day. Hope you guys who are available to help someone get to the polls, if you can, get to the polls. But let's make sure that you guys also go to the polls as well. And I hope you guys have a blessed day. And we're gonna see what happens today. All right, I'm out of here. God bless you, and I'll see you later on. Thank you for coming. Please hit the like button if you want to donate to the channel. $ Ronnie Q. And I am out of here. PG Kill. Good morning to everybody who came in. Skip it. Thank you for being here. All right, we're out of here. Come back for the watch show that we're doing tonight. It's already set up, and just hit notify me, and when it comes on, it will automatically come on.
She's coming through. She's on the air. It's time for Ronnie Q. Ronnie Q. It's time for Ronnie Q. Ronnie Q. It's time for Ronnie in the morning while I'm driving. Ronnie, I really come alive when it's time for Ronnie. I listen to my Ronnie. Ronnie, I listen to my Ronnie. Ronnie. It's time for Ronnie Q.